As the priest says, Uryuu has to marry one of his 3 daughters. The 4 of them get shocked. And when Uryuu attempts to reject this, the priest says in that case, he would drop the idea of transferring Uryuu to a good high school for a higher chance of acceptance into Kyoto Medical University and his lodging in this shrine. Without even thinking twice, Uryuu takes a 180-degree flip and agrees to marry the girls for the time being. The girls, however, aren't happy with this, since Uryuu is basically a stranger to them. Yuna then decides to drive Uryuu out of this shrine without letting anyone know by making him do impossible things. At first, she tells Uryuu to cook with almost no ingredients, though it doesn't affect Uryuu as he whips up a delicious meal for them that Yuna eats instantly. Then, Yuna tells Uryuu to do the laundry, but soon realizes that she did something pretty embarrassing, though Uryuu is still unfazed. As such, Yuna is left with no other choice than to use her trump card, which is to clean Yae's room that easily can be called a dump yard. Still, Uryuu somehow manages to clean her room and leaves no trace of dust. Now, Asahi and Yae insists Yuna to stop this. Suddenly, however, Uryuu thanks them for letting him stay here, but he can't stay here anymore since doing these chores on a daily basis will affect his studies. After this, the sisters watch Uryuu leaving with his stuff, with Yuna saying that's what they wanted to do. However, just the next moment, it is revealed that Yuna, Yae, and Asahi are tailing Uryuu as Yuna is feeling guilty about what she did. After a while, they reach a very isolated location where only a single house is built, but that also gives nothing but negative vibes. Uryuu then comes from behind, but the girls are surprised as he is surrounded by a lot of kids. A doctor named Mahiru also arrives there and reveals that she is the manager of this facility. After this, everyone gets into the facility where Mahiru thanks the girls for taking care of Uryuu. But Uryuu doesn't want to return to the shrine and marry any of these girls. This, however, makes Mahiru angry as she tells Uryuu about how much effort she has put into arranging this for him. A kid then shows his paper crane to the girls, and Mahiru reveals that this facility is prepared for kids whose parents are suffering from illness and can't take care of them. And for this reason, they are making 1,000 paper cranes as a good luck charm for their recovery. When Uryuu says they are just wasting time, Yuna becomes angry and decides to prove him wrong by helping the kids. Though it turns out that the 3 sisters are completely useless in their own different ways. Having no choice, Uryuu makes 1,000 cranes, and Mahiru tells the girls that Uryuu understands these kids better than anyone since he also went through the same thing. Then, Mahiru also tells Uryuu that she knows he didn't leave the shrine because of the chores, but she also reassures him that the Amagami sisters don't hate him since they have come all the way here. After Mahiru leaves, the sisters tease Uryuu as they realize Uryuu is chasing after Mahiru. Then, Yuna apologizes to Uryuu and says that they will equally divide their house chores. Later, however, Uryuu once again realizes that the sisters are completely useless except for being a shrine maiden, and he is the only one who can do these chores. Suddenly, the priest approaches them and says that he wants Uryuu to be closer with girls. As such, he is going to have him join arranged marriage meetings with his daughters, one by one.